I think my favorite memory from church isn't exactly from here, it's when we went to NYC.
I loved NYC a lot.
It changed my life.
Hear everybody singing that just together in like perfect unison.
I love VBS, like being a helper there. Like being a kid was fun, but I loved it even more being a leader and watching the kids like come back each year that I remember, like, hey, you were in my group last year.
My favorite memory from church would probably be when we had all of the kids from the middle school moving up into the ranks of the high school.
Late night sardines in the church. We'd always turn off all the lights and lock certain doors that we couldn't go in, and one person would go hide and everyone would just spread out and try to go find the person. You weren't allowed to use your phone or anything like that as a light.
Well, I remember when I was really little, and we used to have Joy University on Wednesday nights, and I loved it so much. I don't remember what my group was called, but I chose to do one. I mean, there was double Dutch skipping, there were cooking classes, and mine, I don't know what it was, but we went to go see animals at an animal shelter, and then I donated $25, which isn't a lot, but I was like 7.
There's so much acceptance here for people that are new.
Well, I'm going to Indiana Wesleyan to study athletic training, and then hopefully after I graduate and get my undergrad degree, I will be able to go into grad school and become a physical therapist and get my license and take it from there.
I'll also be majoring in elementary education. I've always loved kids, and I've always wanted to be a teacher, so we'll see how that works out, I guess. Well, once I get out of all this graduating nonsense, I'm going to be over at Malone University, and I'm really excited because they have a marching band and zoology, which I can't wait. When the fall comes in August, I'll be attending Mount Vernon Nazarene University, and I'll be living on campus, so I'll be home still. I'll be in my hometown, but I'll be away from home, and I'll get the experience. I keep saying I'm paying for the experience because it's a lot of money, but it's worth it, I think.
My plans after high school, this July I'm planning on moving back up to Michigan. Don't worry, I'm not a Michigan fan. I'm going up to college at Northern Michigan University, which is way up there.
I'm actually going to be going to Oklahoma to study at Southern Nazarene University. I'll be majoring in biology, and the reason is because I'm very interested in plant life and how plants work and etc. And
have fun, because high school and middle school goes a lot faster than you think. I mean, I remember my freshman year, okay, I've got 4 years, it's gonna drag.
I don't remember my freshman year. I told myself in 8th grade I'd remember everything. I don't even remember a thing. It's crazy.
So just enjoy your time here and just make friends, you know.
Take time to meet the people at this church. I've met a lot of people sort of against my will when I was here. They're all great though. I'm so glad I got to meet them.
Something my dad's always told me. He's always said, fall in love with the church. Whether you enjoy the church you go to or not, it's important to love the church, not for the music, not for the preaching, but for the people that are there. Knowing that everyone in this church is here for you no matter what, whether you know them very well, whether you don't know them very well.
Something I've learned is, don't worry about pleasing other people, but please God. And that's the verse I have, is 1 Thessalonians 2:4b. But it says, we are here not to please men, but to please God, because He examines our hearts.
I would just like to thank my parents for always being there, because I know that the past 4 years haven't exactly been the best 4 years. It's just been rough up and down, you know, times of trial and everything, and I just want to thank them for always being there. And I know the times when I thought it was a little rough they're always there, even when I didn't realize it. They were always there to support me, and so I just want to thank them for just standing by me and giving me something to lean on when I felt like everything was kind of falling down.
I want to thank them for tolerating me, I'm not the most agreeable person. I understand that I can try to rewrite every rule there is as long as I know it exists. I want to thank them for tolerating me. I'm sure I've given them a hard time, but they're still not disowning me in public, so thanks.
Thank you for making me who I am. I mean, with like being adopted and being raised. It's helped shape me today to who I am.
First of all, I love you. Thank you for always being there. Like, I know my anxiety in school and everything. A normal person's here, mine's like all the way up here. And you always just are there for me, calm me down, and help me get through everything in life that I need to deal with and everything. You're always by my side and holding my hand when I need to hold a hand. And you always inspire me to keep learning more about God and loving God, and thank you for that.
Mom, Dad, I know I've done some crazy things these past few years. You guys have dealt with my recklessness and my craziness over the past 4 years of high school, and I thank you guys so much for that. You guys have always been there for me, and you've never given up on me, even though it may have seemed like all hope was lost. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna miss having you guys around and waking up to you guys every morning and whatnot.
Well, don't be stuck in a room with Pastor and camera. That's probably the best one. Shoot, I blinked.
I don't know, but I don't even want that part to be one day, but just...